if you're watching this video, you want to know how to win more of your fights in Apex. And fundamentally, fights in Apex boil down to four different things. That's taking space, pressuring your opponent, positioning, and overall game sense. So, what I mean by them, taking space means, say right here, I have this dummy low. I shouldn't be going back into cover. I should be pushing forward, say to here, so you know I have some cover, finish him off, ignore my aim, I haven't played Apex in a very long time, I'm still getting back into it, and making sure to finish him off, because if you're not taking space, you're losing the fight, no matter how low your enemy is. Because say I had got him low here, and I just sit here, that gives him time to heal, and then when I peek out, he's full health again. And that is not what you want. You want to be using that to pressure him. You know, taking space and pressuring tie in so much, as do positioning and game sense, but to each other. Because if you're not pressuring your opponent, they are going to take time to heal. And if they are healing, that is more fighting you have to do, which opens risks for more third parties and just overall ruins your chances of winning the fight, you know, easily. Because if you're not taking space and pressuring them, you know, moving into a spot where you can pressure them and still stay safe, like right here, still stay safe, sorry, rather than, you know, sitting here, right, re-peeking, because he's just going to shoot you again, or here, re-peeking a different side, you're still going to get shot, and they're going to get time to heal, because you have to heal as well as they do, right? And the positioning part ties into game sense, because overall game sense includes map knowledge. And I'm sure I have a clip here. If I do, I'll throw it in. If I don't, you'll kind of know this now. But a lot of it delves down into having better map knowledge, because, yeah, game sense is mostly knowing where to go in a fight. But if you have better map knowledge, you can get a different angle. Like on King's Canyon, you can go behind whoever you're fighting. And I'm sure I'll have a clip for that. But the main part is, you know, knowing the area better than your enemy. Because if you know the area better, you can take better angles. Just to break it down, the building, if I don't have the clip, there's kind of a hole here, right? And it's like two buildings attached. And what you can do is you can drop in the hole, come in, shoot whoever is trying to block the door in the back. And a lot of people don't expect that, because people don't actively remember that. And that is so useful for winning your fights. So overall, it boils down to positioning, you know, pressuring your opponent, game sense, and taking space. Because you need to take space to pressure your opponent, which stops them from healing, and then positioning and game sense will help you close off the fight by taking as little damage as possible. Because if you are taking damage, you are lessening your odds of winning the fight. If you have full health, your enemy has 100, you have a 50-50% chance of winning that fight once you get down to 100 yourself. So your enemy's already at 50, you're at 100% chance, realistically, because if you're hitting all your shots, there's no way someone who is cracked is going to outgun you unless they have a way better positioning, at which point, you know, just run it back, you know, play your next game and take into account. Because a lot of fights I have lost and a lot of fights I've won have simply just been because I remember old fights and think, right, what did this person do that I can implement into my own gameplay? But without further ado, I'm sure I have some clips after this where you can kind of slow them down, look at what I did, and copy it for yourself. And I will see you guys in the next video.
Shields recharging.
Target here.
Thanks, jump
Evo
jets.
harvesters are now available.
Enemy on me.
Superiority, shall we?
We have 10 seconds. Move with purpose. Shields are depleted. Recharging.
There's an enemy shield.
decades ago was a scientific anomaly.
I'm using a Phoenix kit, pals. An enemy shield. Drop 3 squads. Ugh, look at someone being a team player.
One squad left. A pure test of superiority.
Kill leader's down. Nice of you to let him keep your seat warm, Reed. New kill leader.
Beginning
Let's
ring
focus our
countdown.
attention on them, Dr. Reed.
Far.
Ring's closing in a minute. Shall we test what it does to simulacrum parts?
Cutting a phase tear. Shooting. Reloading. 45 seconds and an ear.
Catch me up as I come in. Another squad popping the back. God.
I'm under fire.
Dumbass.
Keep moving, Merlins. Broken enemy shield. Recharging my shields. Need a wee rejuvenation.
I still have eyes.
Another wee pick me up.
Ooh. Not even mad, because that was beautiful shots.